Yo, what's up YouTube? It's SH Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today, I'm quite excited to do this, coming straight off of checking out Hwa Sa's music video for Maria. I'll be doing a first listen to her first mini album titled Maria. Just letting you guys know now that I've already heard the intro, nobody else, but I'll be listening to it anyways to get more of a sense and direction of this mini album. And I've not seen the lyrics yet to it, which is great. I'm glad I didn't dive into the lyrics before this whole thing released. I was quite excited before coming into this, seeing the track listing before, you know, the MV dropped and everything, seeing the third track, Kidding, produced by Zico himself, the fifth track, I'm Bad Too, featuring DPR Live. You know, DPR Live, if you guys don't know him, man is a lyrical genius, and when it comes to how he really presents himself on a track, he knows what he's doing. He really does. I even support DPR, you know, I have my own shirt if you guys have seen it already. But anyways, there's gonna be, including the intro track, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B-sides basically to listen to. This is excluding Twit, of course, and the title track. Other than that, guys, let's just get into it. Alright, so this first intro track is titled Nobody Else. Let's get into it. The rain sounds.
Nobody else. No one's gonna help you. Nobody else.
Okay.
No one's gonna love you. Nobody else.
The rawness in the vocals with this track.
Shining like a shooting star. There's no one at night.
Ooh, the drums here.
People tell me to be nice. I forgot how to smile. Is it time to go to bed? Oh, Maria.
Oh, yes. Oh, this hits differently with the lyrics.
Why don't you love yourself? There's a phone on your back. No one here, nobody here. Why don't you love yourself? Keep a smile on your face. No one here, nobody here.
And how the piano is just like dragged at the end. Alright. Nobody Else. This intro track hits really differently with the lyrics. It's been a while since I listened to this, so the rolling of the tape and before the Nobody Else, the line Nobody Else hits really caught me off guard, but I just love how at the start it's so minimal, you know? And then all these other instruments come in, and then the electro sounds and everything comes in. It's just a great intro track, I think, and I'm just curious how it's gonna really complement the other tracks on this mini album. I know it complements his Maria really well, but I think this particular intro track, there's just more to it than the overall sounds to it. I'd say, like, you know, there's nobody else to help ya, and, you know, pointing about like self-love and everything. And more than just talking about loving yourself, it's like people really like get the point of loving yourself and everything, this whole message that's getting put out like no tomorrow by everyone, quite a bit of people, but not by everyone, I mean. And I think Hwa Sa really points out more of the journey of loving yourself. It's difficult, right? And this is the thing. Saying it's easier to be said than done. To love yourself and everything, it's just easier to be said than done, you know? It's true because, and at the same time, because no one else is there to do it for you, to love yourself, because they are not you. They don't understand you. Nobody understands you yourself than yourself, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I mean in school and everything, and I remember one of my instructors saying how more other people understand you better than you yourself. I'm like, you know, it's quite a huge debate, I would have to say, but personally I think my belief is you yourself understands better yourself. It's just that others have more of a different perspective and know maybe even the details of yourself that you don't know, you know what I'm saying? For example, myself, you know, childhood and everything, being shy, and but once they others get to know me, I don't come off as shy anymore, you know what I'm saying? So it's really a debatable thing, but when it comes to self-love, you yourself has to really push for that self-love and try to truly find it. And you know, it's sad but true, but we must do that in life. And yeah, what a great track to start it off. Let's just get into the next track now. All right, this track is produced by Zico, Kidding, and seeing the top comment here saying that he actually wrote the song as well as a gift, and Hwa Sa didn't realize it until later because he gave it to the company and then the company gave it to her. So, man, all right, let's get into it. Let's dive into it. Acoustic guitar. Oh. What? That wub wub bass in the back. I'm so fine, so leave me now. The anxiety we'll feel every day. You'll think about me a lot.
Are you kidding me?
Oh! These crazy playful piano chords on the grand piano. This is so totally Zico influenced, like that alluring side. Oh, is that Zico's backing vocal? What you two fell in love with each other, other worn out string.
Are you kidding me?
Oh. And the stomping sounds too. Oh, what a nasty instrumental. Okay. So that was like 2 minutes and 45 seconds-ish long. Okay. So finishing it off there with the instrumental, you know, ending off with the ticking and talking and everything. But I really didn't expect, you know, now these days I'm seeing quite a bit more solo artists use sort of like a sample or something near the start, like a very film-esque, you know, or, you know, Western influenced intro in their songs, and then next thing you know, they add like Zico. I think he had like the perfect transition into Hwa Sa starting this song. You know, the thing is, it really shows with the playful grand piano sounds with the chords and everything. It really makes sense why this song is titled "Kidding," as well as the lyrics behind this song. I love how you just hear the rolling down all the piano keys on the piano and everything, and then it starts into the really sort of, you know, when those songs that have that 808 bass or that bass line that gets under your skin. Oh, it's like that, but it's like it got you bouncing like to the tune and everything, and the jam of this song. What a great track. I felt like Zico could have even jumped on this track, you know what I'm saying? Like near the ending of the instrumental, you know what I'm saying? It would have worked well at the same time, but hey, I'm not complaining. This is a great track. You know, this is so Hwa Sa, but this is so Zico influenced, you know? I need to see them do a collab one of these days, like an official like collab with an MV, full out everything, because, you know, both of them are quite influential artists in the scene, whether it's the K-pop scene or whether it's the K-hip hop scene. They really have great masterminds. You know, their minds, they're just the craftsmanship of their music is amazing, and how they arrange everything in bits and parts in their songs. And I noticed how basically the entirety of this mini album is, you know, all mastered and all that stuff in RBW Studio, which makes sense. And I think RBW Studio, when they do their works in the house and everything, they really don't disappoint when it comes to helping out their artists in the studio. Other than that, guys, this was great. We shall see if this ends up being my favorite track, but let's just get into the next B-side now. Alright, so this one is titled Why. I know that this is produced by Cosmic Girl, and Cosmic Girl has quite some good songs that she put out there and composed and everything. Let's just get into this. Yeah, the classic Cosmic. Oh, let me up the volume here. Oh. Oh. And sort of that vocoder effect behind her voice in this part. It's somewhat groovy. I love how her notes are so light in her lines here. And the drop in this instrumental is definitely not expected. I thought it would go like a little bit harder than this, but hey, it works. The backing vocal layer is so good too. The mysterious like electro or flute sounds. The grand piano chords. Her whys hit differently. I've heard other people in different songs with saying why and everything. But why does her whys hit differently? Alright, so this song here, Why? Love the production behind it, obviously. The lyrics work well with the instrumental. Haven't heard something like this before, but I've heard this genre used before, but in different ways, you know what I'm saying? But I could see this definitely be a title track, you know, if they were in the decision process of choosing between tracks and everything. This song is title track worthy, and I can let you know why this song is so title track worthy. Sort of, it doesn't have a huge amount of like Vogue feel to it, you know, it's not like Vogue heavy in terms of like the bass and everything, but it has a bit of that, you know. And this is so inherently like part of Hwa Sa style, and I'm just saying a part of her style that she can really show and have choreo with this. I'm not surprised if there's choreo to this song, and just the layout of this song and the arrangement of it can really work well with some choreo and showcases her vocals really well regardless. Because here's the thing, guys, there's a huge difference between auto-tune, between vocoders. Auto-tune, you know, changes the pitch, but vocoders alternate your voice to have like a little bit of that robotic sound or something, or like synthesizes your voice. And that doesn't take away from her vocals at all in this song, which is great on them. You know, the people at RBW Studio for doing that and mastering this song. Why has to be my favorite track so far on the mini album in terms of a B-side, being it a B-side, favorite B-side on this mini album so far. The overall movement of the song and how she delivers her lines around and within the loops of this song. Great song right here. I really do think this one is great. Let's just get into the next B-side now. Alright, so this track is titled I'm Bad Too. I already love the titling of this track, and knowing that DPR Live is featured on this as a guy who really admires DPR Live's work and their whole collective, the whole family there. Man, I am excited for this one. Let's just get into it. Another good acoustic guitar.
That's too bad. 지난 맘이 아픈지 고생 많이 했는데 노력도 많이 했는데 That's too bad. 지난 속이 쓰린지 잘해왔는데 잘 달려왔는데 죄죄는 건 같은 네가 부리고 나만 밤새워 씨앗 뿌리고
Just the overall bounce to the acoustic guitar. This is so Hwa Sa too. Oh, I see you, DPR Live. Yo, sorry, I am fanboying here right now, okay? Coming to you live. What every time that sampling of it. Oh, I really wanna go back into these lines here. Starting from Hwa Sa. Just let everything go wrong anyways. So free spirited. That I don't care feeling.
Tonight's too young for you to be frowning like that.
Night's too young to fall. Who shot him? Who made you angry? Who's that? Oh. I love this, you know. Oh, you know how there's those moments like, oh yeah, the rough day. Oh, me too, you know. It's just another bad day, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, oh well, you know. I love how free-spirited, easygoing this song is with Hwa Sa and DPR Live. They really complement each other, going back and forth when they transitioned to DPR Live on this track. So good. And it's like DPR Live, who's picking on you, Hwa Sa? Who's picking on you, you know? Just let me know who it is and I'll get them for you. Oh wow, this is good. Wait. Because you know Hwa Sa, I'm bad too. Aight, cool. You know his signature, aight, cool. Oh wow, yes, this is so good.
Aight, cool.
Only way to go to the flower-filled path, and then I fall asleep. I also, what I like there near the end and everything, and before the end, near the ending, how it's so easygoing. You can tell how by their vocals, like, oh yeah, you're so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the way that you really use their vocal techniques and DPR's rap techniques and his style, you know, putting on this track with his lines and Hwa Sa putting her lines on this track. It works so well together. This song, hands down my favorite B-side. It's #1 on this mini album. I'm not sure. Yeah, on this mini album, all in all, of course. Yeah, so right now, I'm Bad Too. It's up there. Fun, free-spirited song. I get what they're trying to put out, and definitely, before coming to this, right, I love the titling of it. I'm Bad Too. It's not even in all caps and everything. You know, sometimes you can tell what an artist is going for, the way they stylize the track listing title on, you know, their track listing. I mean, the song track title on the track listing. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm Bad Too. The only capital there is in the I. Oh man, so what? You had a bad day. I had a bad day too. I'm bad too, you know. Oh geez. Alright, let's get into the last B-side now, and I'll wrap things up. Alright, so this last track is titled LMM. Let me know what LMM stands for. I tried searching up or whatever. But if I end up finding the meaning behind the acronym or whatever is going on here in the lyrics, then yeah, obviously I'll end up knowing. So let's get into it. Oh. Straight goosebumps. Y'all know I'm a basic B when it comes to this type of music. These slower songs. The airy, deliberately airy vocals. It's like a hymn, almost, this song. Oh. It feels so uplifting with this piano, the constant violins. Sing it, Hwa Sa. This sounds like, with my eyes closed, it sounds like it would be like background music for like a K-drama or like a movie almost. Just that grand instrumental with these ambient noises. Past us is distant, our hearts just become black. Oh. Yes, Hwa Sa. Give us them love vocals. We only tried to avoid it. Like the world is going to end, the sun sets. Oh. And the sounds of the waves of the ocean and everything like that, and the wind and everything. What a track. I felt like I was taken somewhere else, like I'm on like cloud 9, and like I've been on like a journey with Hwa Sa. It's crazy, you know? It's crazy. The lyricism, the overall soundscape of the orchestral sounds, how natural this is, how organic this song is. Hands down, okay, I said this so many times, my favorite B-side. This is now my favorite B-side. Then it goes to the DPR live B-side track. Hands down. This could work for an OST, but not in a way that is so artificial. Because at the end of the day, I know for a fact that most OSTs for K-dramas are usually written by someone else. You know what I'm saying? Or the production, a whole thing is made by someone else and they just put a singer on it. And mind you, there are still some good OSTs that are organic, take different turns, you know, like ballads, they take different turns, and I appreciate those. But this song really has that grand movie opening, like an opening for a movie or something. And this is just, I don't even know. This has gotten me shell-shocked right now. Absolute masterpiece. Can't get enough of the orchestral sounds and no digital, you know, you can't tell I don't think there's anything crazy like added in terms of digital instrumentals in this, you know. Of course, things are done digitally and everything, but seeing based off the track listing that I have on my other tab here, see the drum programming, the mixing, the piano is done by by one person or someone, the guitars, it's crazy. And this was mastered by someone else and not mastered and mixed by someone. No, it was mastered by someone else, mixed by RBW Studio, Chris Geringer by Sterling Sound. Yeah, I hear that Western European sort of type influence on this too. But, you know, I think the lyrics that really stood out to me, going back to the lyricism of this song, LMM, how she talks about just like how the sounds in the song is, like the ocean waves and everything, the winds that hurt each other, the flowers that bloom, even in times of when it's pouring rain and everything. I can feel that yearning, that pain, going through a journey of hardships and great moments in life, and being able to really show and shine her vocals really depicts that, you know? Wow. This was a great first listen to Hwa Sa's first mini album. And going from the intro to now, perfect, you know, ending to this mini album, I'd have to say. Maybe if they could have sorted the LMM after Twit, but whatever. This was great, guys, and I don't know how many times I said that. This is phenomenal, etc., etc., etc. I've said this a lot during my MV reaction to Maria. I've said this amongst these other songs as well. Hwa Sa is Hwa Sa, and she is doing something that nobody else is doing, and she's on her own journey and path with her members, and she knows what she's doing. And whether those haters like it or not, I can tell her that she is doing an incredible job at what she's doing and who she's working with at RBW Family, and actually working with hip-hop artists who don't have a stigma against the K-pop, against K-pop artists. Maybe against the K-pop scene, because obviously I am not all for the K-pop scene and how it is right now. Same with the K-hip-hop scene, the oversaturation and whatever, but that's a story, an essay for another day, a TED Talk for another day. So first track, Nobody Else, great intro. I think LMM is my favorite one. Then it goes I'm Bad Too featuring DPR Live. Why and Kidding would be tied for me, and Maria, hands down my top track on this mini album if we include it. But other than that, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. Let me know which favorite track you enjoyed, if you enjoyed this first listen as well with me. At the end of the day, it's too hard to rank things, and I can't wait to see more from Hwa Sa as a soloist, as a member of Mamamoo in the future, as they continue as a group and everything. Amazing. I'm in awe. Crazy. But yeah, have a great day. Take care. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon wherever you are. Stay safe. Promise me that it's crazy out there. And peace.